Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something special. Caitlin Clark just ranked the top 3 most iconic games of her career. And trust me, her picks might shock you. But that's not all. Caitlin also opened up about a huge moment in her career. Caitlin Clark takes a trip down memory lane, ranking the top 3 most legendary games of her career. Which moments made the cut? You might be surprised by her picks. And that's not all. Clark reacts to the ultimate honor, her jersey retirement. How does she really feel about it? Let's watch the video and find out.
I think it's hard to probably, really feel all the emotions until I'm going to be inside of Carver and really see it and experience that with my family. And I'm not usually a very emotional person, but I feel like this will probably make me a little more emotional. And usually, like, when we've had certain things inside of Carver, I've been competing or playing shortly before, like, something like that has happened, whether it's been a senior night or something like that. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to kind of evoke emotion after you just competed for 40 minutes. But now that I'm not actually going to be playing, I feel like I'll probably be a little more emotional, even though I'm not a super emotional person. But I'm just very grateful and thankful to have played at a place that loves women's basketball in the way that it does, and has really helped me flourish. And it'll be exciting for me to go back and be inside Carver. I haven't been there since I played my last game, so it'll be really special.
I made a list of the 3 games I think that kind of, now I want to say made your college career, but like kind of defined the journey of your college career.
Let's hear them.
So,
I think I'm going to know. Let me think about it. Let me pick my 3. Okay, I got them. Let's see if we match up.
Okay. Do you want to go 3-3, or do you want me to do all 3 and then you do all 3?
You do all 3 and then I'll do all my 3.
Okay. All right. Number 1, I still think it has to be the South Carolina game. I mean, I feel like that just kind of transcended everything for not just you, but for the entire program at that point, even more than the Elite 8 win over Louisville. I just think that's what people really remember about that. Number 2, I'm going to go the Indiana game, the Indiana buzzer beater.
Yeah.
I think that has to be up there.
Okay. I have those 2 too. Let's see number 3.
I have the Creighton game from the round of 32.
Okay. I like how you're thinking about that. Honestly, that's a great take. I think that's, looking at how my career was shaped, like I said, I don't think we have the success we do if we don't lose that game to Creighton. Obviously, it was a very, very hard moment, get upset by a 10 seed when you're a 2 seed playing in front of a sold out crowd, having just won the Big Ten tournament, or the Big Ten regular season championship, whatever we had won. I think we had won both that year, actually. Mm-hmm. I think that was, the days after that were some of the worst days of my career. But I think that really lit a fire inside of us. That offseason we had going into my junior year was really, really special and really great. And I thought we just came into my junior year with this like extra fire and like kind of that will behind us that we didn't really have my sophomore year. Like, we all knew we were good, but there was like nothing really like a fire in our belly that we didn't have. So I think that's a great point. I was thinking more of like a successful side, but I would totally agree with you. So I put my 3rd one probably the Michigan game my sophomore year when I had 46.
That was my other one. That was number 4.
I feel like that was my first moment where I was like, oh my gosh, like that's when I first blew up in college. Yeah. That game, because we had like 7 available players or whatever it was, and I remember after that game,
you guys were down by like 21 or 22 going the 4th, then you just started pulling up from like 40.
I literally never gotten in the game earlier in the season, and so I'm like, okay, we're down 20. I'm just gonna start launching, and I just start chucking bombs, and they're going in, and I'm just like, what? But I think the moment I kind of realized like things were starting to turn was we were traveling home from Ann Arbor and we couldn't fly out. We got delayed a little bit. So we were all hanging out in the FBO, and a few of us were in the pilot's lounge. They have like recliners and stuff. And we had ESPN on, and like, I think it was like top 10 or something came on.
It was number 1 that night.
Yeah. A bunch of like my clips were on there, and I was like sitting there. I was like, because I don't think I had really been on ESPN until that point. And I was a kid that grew up, like, you watch the SportsCenter Top 10, like, every single day. Like, that's what you do. You turn the TV on, you watch SportsCenter Top 10. So I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is the coolest thing in the world. And then little did I know, like, what would transpire over the next few years. So I feel like that was kind of the first sign in my journey of where things were going to go. But I completely agree that the Creighton game, like if that doesn't happen, I don't think we have the type of success that we ended up having.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more great content. See you in the next one.